Homily 91. For the 13th Sunday after the commemoration of All Saints. A homily of the Holy Fathers on how one ought to receive offerings for the souls of the departed and give alms on their behalf. As a certain Holy Father was sitting with his disciples and speaking about the benefit of the soul, behold, they brought him an account concerning a certain Christ-loving man who had died, and they said that he had given great alms. For he died and gave his renowned village to the Monastery of Saint John. When the Holy Father heard this, he became sorrowful, and sighing said, "Woe is me! Such a man destroys his own soul." And they said to him, "Why then, Father, are you sorrowful over him, knowing that he has been shown mercy because of such a gift?" The Holy Father said, "I tell you, children, if anyone gives something to the poor and needy, it is for the salvation of the soul. But if anyone gives a village to a monastery, it is for the destruction of the soul." Last night, concerning that brother of whom you speak, I learned that his soul was standing before God at judgment and was condemned to be tormented because of that village. And I prayed to the holy Theotokos and to John the Forerunner for that soul, and I heard a voice saying, "Let the monastery relinquish the village which he gave, and then that soul will be released from torment." And the Holy Father said, "If anyone gives a village to a monastery for his soul, it is for the destruction of the soul, and for those who receive it, it is not unto salvation." Likewise, whoever gives alms through intermediaries does not truly give alms, but exalts himself, and he will not receive a reward from God. For Abraham and David and many other saints did not choose to give alms through intermediaries, but gave them themselves. Concerning this, John Chrysostom bears witness that Abraham had 318 members of his household, yet he sent not one of them to the herd of calves, but ran there himself and prepared a meal for the Lord. Likewise Sarah, though she had so many maidservants, did not tell even one of them to knead the dough, but did it herself. For this reason, the Lord did not promise great grace to their intermediaries, but said to Abraham himself, "Your seed shall be as the sand of the sea." What then can this mean? It seems to me that this seed became so exceedingly numerous that he was even called the Father of all nations, of those who believe in the Son of God. For thus it is said, "In you all the nations shall be blessed." And he promised Sarah a son, not through intermediaries, but he himself said, "Behold, I will come at her appointed time, and Sarah shall have a son." For in Sarah's son Isaac a new lineage was named, those who were called Christians, and the Lord himself was born according to the flesh from this same lineage, and was crucified for the salvation of mankind. He did not send an intermediary to the crucifixion. For thus also Scripture says, "Not an intermediary nor an angel, but the Lord himself came to save us." To him be glory now and ever, and unto the ages of ages.